Well, welcome back, if we're live. We're back in Montana, and I have no idea where we left off. And why is YouTube saying that my video is unavailable? Hi, Matthew. I don't see my video. What's going on? Where's the live stream? There it is. Okay. I guess it's working. I don't know. We'll find out. Let me get lined up here. Everything's good today. Matthew, glad to hear. Grab myself a controller here. Hey, Scorp, how you doing? AVTCT, all good. All good. So your family's home, safe and sound, I take it. Frank's here. Hey, Frank, how you doing? You see me? I can't see you, Frank. Where's Frank? I can't see him. It's not his fault. My glasses are so dirty. Oh my God. I just kind of looked through them and I thought, how in the hell am I even able to see? I don't know. I might have to clean my glasses. Hang tough here. Let's see here. I gotta find some cleaner.
Oh, yeah.
This is horrible. Cheers, Scorp. Oh, man, I can't see. I can't breathe. I can't do anything. Hope I'm feeling better. I am a little bit. You can still hear, fragments of it.
All
of
right.
course, it doesn't help that I've been crying. I watched a pretty sad podcast a little bit ago and still got residual tears. A little 2-year-old that died of leukemia, and that's how they ended the pod, and it was terrible. It was so sad. The podcast, I should say. All right, I'm cleaning my glasses. Got me some cleaner here. This doesn't guarantee that I'm going to be able to see, because I've still got gooby stuff in my eyes, just from whatever in the hell it was I had. Pardon me. I'm almost there, guys. Give me a sec. Oh my God, I can see. All right. What else we got going on? Andy's here. Hey, Andy. Frank says he's good, and trust me, you don't want to see me. I don't want to see myself. Anyway. Andy's trying to redeem Sadie, but I didn't see Sadie. Did I miss Sadie? So yeah, I got sick. I really did. It was from whatever freight train went by and ran you over. Yeah, it was all this traveling that's got me. These long drives, just long, hard drives. And then, a couple days to try to recuperate. And then that whirlwind one got me. And while we were there that night, okay, so I drove 6 hours, got to the motel, which isn't in the town that the dinner was. So we got to the motel, we checked in, we got into our clothes we were going to wear for dinner, and then had to drive to the next nearest town, Yakima, to have the dinner. We found the place. We had our dinner. Good time had by all. Pictures being taken. One of the alumni is a photographer, and he does most of the photographer for the reunions, photography work. He's got a real nice studio. He's very good photographer. And we then left, went back to the motel. I went to my foster mom's house to visit for a couple hours before we went back to the motel. So we finished our dinner. It was about 10 o'clock at night. We went and spent an hour with my foster mom, and then went to the motel, got a fairly good night's sleep, got up the next morning and took off for home. Another 6-7 hour drive. We got home. I was okay. I went to my dentist the next day, and it was that evening, Monday evening, that I started getting sick. And I had talked to the photographer because I wanted to make an extra order of pictures, so I called him up, and he told me how sick he damn was. And I said, "Great, were you that way at the reunion?" And he said, "Yeah." He didn't know it. And then I got sick. I ended up, I had 103 temperature for a little while. Every single bone and joint that had a joint in my body ached, just ached. And I ended up going to bed, and I didn't get up except for to relieve myself for 3.5 days. And I ate absolutely nothing. I had, in that almost 4-day period of time, I had 2 cans of vegetable soup. Just Campbell's condensed vegetable soup. That's all I ate. 2 cans in 4 days. I lost almost 3-4 pounds. But anyway, and then, what was it? What's today? Tuesday? Sunday night, I crawled out of my sick bed and thought, I don't have a video to put up for Monday morning, because I thought I was going to come home from that trip and make a bunch of videos. Well, I was sick. I couldn't make videos. I didn't have anything to go up. So I thought, I got to have something. So I made a video. It's there if you want to see it. Monday, I put it up, and I think 6 people have watched it so far. But I felt good enough, or I tried to get through that video. And so that went up Monday, and then now it's today. I'm actually feeling okay. So we're going to get with some farming as soon as I figure out what the hell I was doing. And that's the problem I had with the video I made too. I couldn't remember what the heck I'd done in the last video. So I had to go back and watch the last video so I could figure out what the heck I was going to do a video on. All right, what am I looking at here? I want to fly. Where's my flying stuff here? Did this get redone? Who's barbecuing? Somebody's barbecuing. Scorpion? That's his job, though. Here we go. Flight mode on. All right. Then I worried about the live stream today, if it's going to work or not, because Windows had an update. Andy's jumping off the bridge already. The stream's going south. Andy's taking a nosedive. Oh, that scared me. There's Frank finally got Sadie going. All right, it looks like I've got grass to pick up. Let me go get the quicker picker upper. There it is over there. And we'll get to this. No, wait a minute. Before I do that though, I know I've got lots of plowing to do. So we'll get that going because you guys can take care of that while I'm moving equipment around. Let me get out of this field. We'll go plow another field. I was going to say, it was probably really important. Is that just art? Pink waving hand? Art, is that your name? Or your occupation? Or your hobby? Maybe he just likes looking at art. All right, you know what though? Before I start plowing, I better make sure. Okay, it doesn't say anything about lime, but I don't want to take a chance. I want to lime that thing. So let me find my limerator. Do I not have a limerator anymore? There it is. But I don't know where I'm at. Where am I? It looks like I just limed whatever this is. Is that my farm? Over there? I don't know where in the hell I'm at. I think this is the field right here that I'm trying to plow. No, yes. No. No, it's not, because this is, I don't know what the hell this is. Corn? There we are. This field. All right, let's see if I can hire a worker here. Hey, Hamish McDougal. Sorry, hand in the wrong spot. Miss Nelson. Did somebody see Miss Nelson? Hey, Miss Nelson, how are you? Pre-commute home already? I just got here. Thank you, Miss Nelson. John's in the house. John, how are you? All right, we're gonna let Hamish finish off the liming while I get. Let's see, is he going to be in the way? This plow might get in the way. Let's move him out of the way. All right, I need the quicker picker upper. We're going to head down in that grass field, pick up some grass. But I think there's straw I need to pick up too. Didn't I see straw? Where did I see the straw? Maybe I didn't. I'm lost. Yeah, I'm just getting over something. I got some kind of flu, but it wasn't the stomach flu. I don't have stomach problems. Very seldom do I get sick. Stomach flu. It seems to get into my joints and my lungs and my head and that kind of thing. But my stomach, I usually don't get sick to my stomach. I want to get the grass picked up for sure, because if I don't pick it up, it grows back over it and I won't be able to tell where to pick it up. So let's see here. Let's throw that down, start it up, and then run through this field real quick. If I can learn how to drive here. Frank's milking a cow. Is that homogenized milk? We should make pretty quick work of this. Oh, man. I hate getting sick. I mean, I'm sick all the time, but there's a difference between being bedridden and just dealing with diabetes and heart trouble and stuff like that. Taco Bell trying to get me to go get some tacos. Nah, you didn't miss nothing, Scorp. So how's the family? They made it back safe and sound, I take it. Scorp sent me a text to check on me, and I forgot to ask him about his family. Well, I was sick, so I guess there is that. I wasn't thinking about anybody but myself, kind of. Trying not to think about that. Oh, now it's not over. Carol got sick. Let's see, I was just starting to feel better yesterday when Carol came down with a little sickness. So now she's sick. Jeff is sick. He came in last night, said he wasn't feeling good and went to bed, and had to call and have somebody take his client because he can't afford to make his client sick. His client's is on dialysis, and he can't afford to make his client sick, so he called to have somebody to transport his client tomorrow, and he's going to try to get over it real quick. He gets over it a lot quicker than I do. Last time he got sick, he was sick for maybe 48 hours, and then I got it from him, and I was sick for a week. So, yeah, he gets over it a lot easier than I do. I can't. Oh, there is. I was going to say I couldn't see anything pick up, but there it is. It's hiding in the grass. The grass is hiding in the grass. I must have my mower set up wrong because it looks like it's spreading it instead of windrowing it. Kobe, Ben Bona, how are you? Kobe, what's Kobe up to? Is that a tractor in your avatar, Kobe? I'm doing good, Ben Bona. Is it Ben Bona? 435. There's 435 Ben Bonas out there. I'm trying to see if I can tell what avatar Kobe's got. It looks like a tractor. Is that from Farm Sim? I can call you Ben. Okay. That makes it easy. Choo-choo. What? Kobe says he knows he hadn't been here in a while. No, it's a Union Pacific big boy, 4014. A Union Pacific. Is that a railroad? What's a Union Pacific Railroad? Union Pacific Railroad? Southern Pacific Sprint? All right, grass is done, out of the way. And then let's go check on the lime guy. What's this guy doing? I need to check and... I need to get milk because I need cheese. I was making pizza. That's what I remember when I left last week. Is this his last run? Changed my name twice since the last time been in here. What was it before, Kobe? One of the largest steam engines ever made. Union Pacific is a railroad. I kind of figured that. I'm still trying to see what the avatar is. I can't see it. It's teeny, 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 tiny, and I can't make it out. Kobe Weber. Well, then you kind of changed it. You just took the Weber out, right? I've always just been a rude man. Uh-oh. There's where I saw the straw. Darn it. I didn't get it picked up. Now I'm going to lime over it. Okay, let me get this thing emptied. But I don't, huh? I don't know where I'm at. I think I gotta go this way. Kobe and Glory is okay. So you just basically you just shortened it, man. Next time he comes in, he's just going to be KO. Stupid autocorrect. It always gets my name wrong. I hate autocorrect. I don't like that this stuff tries to do everything for you. Like it knows what you intended to do. It doesn't. It doesn't know. And it never gets it right. Yeah, so Kobe's going to come in next time. He's going to be KO. Scorpion says he picked up a new farm for more cow truck on the green. I got. Yeah, I got about. All right, where I gotta go with this guy? I'm gonna go here, I think. Yeah, hey, good guess, eh? All right, drop that, turn it on like it's hot, and then, speaking of hot, we got up to 80 degrees yesterday. I was just sweating up a storm, and it was supposed to get 75 today, but it's only 69 so far. I do have my air conditioner running. I don't know if you can hear the fan or not. Buffering issues. Uh-oh. You just send it through Discord? My Discord? Okay, I don't run Discord while I'm live streaming, but I could probably, let me see if I can pull it up. Don't even talk about Kansas. It got up to 100 this week. In fact, over 100. Uh-oh. Discord just took me off my game. Oh, I see it now. Okay, Kobe. That is a big engine. Who's that standing to the right of the picture? That is a big engine. Oh no. Something's popping up on my screen now because of Discord, and I don't know how to handle it. Oh man. I should learn how to do all that stuff, but I just don't have the time. Actually, I just don't have the desire. Discord is another one of those things that wants to take over your computer and do stuff for you, and I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay. Look at all the lime on my tractor now. Oh man, all that lime dust. It just came through your town? You have a railroad going through your town? We haven't seen a railroad in ages in this area. big ass choo-choo. 92 Fahrenheit here right now. May get some storms today. What kind of storms? Rainstorms? When it rains, does it cool it down? When the train's coming, you know it. What, does it come around the bend when it comes? She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. It'll probably go through the mountain. It probably is the mountain. It's a mountain on wheels. Is that what you meant by a thunderstorm? Big train? All right, let's take this straw in. I got to get that tractor off the field. We got to get this guy off the field. Let's put him in the next field and let him go. He'll be liming when he comes around the mountain. Uh-oh. What happened? Steve didn't want to work. How come? Not ready for work, already worked. Does that mean there's already lime on the ground here? Needs plowing. It says it needs plowing, but it doesn't need liming, so I guess it doesn't need liming. Okay. The town I'm in right now is a railroad town. It used to be at least a Greyhound town, but now it's a railroad town because it was the home of Walter P. Chrysler. What's the P stand for? Walter Poo-Poo Chrysler. Wait a minute, there was only one P. Wouldn't Poo-Poo be two P's? All right, I'm gonna lime this. Is this harvest? It is harvested. Okay, so let's go ahead and see if we can lime that out. Scorpion's working. You go to town, Scorp. I've got a model of the big Norford and Western steam engine. That was a big coal pulling train. Oh, that's right. You've got miniature trains, don't you? You ever play with those? Walter Piston Chrysler. He pistoned what? There was a fire out there, so I pistoned it. Okay, it was better that he pissed on it than poo-pooed on it. What's with the potty humor today? It's not my fault. I've been sick. It went right straight to my mind. I had a little bit of fever and it got replaced by sickness. Haven't touched your model trains in a few years. Do you have them like up on a board or something? How do you store them? Kobe just wet his pants. No, say it ain't so. Oh, man. I just want to relax. I spent so much time in bed, I had bed sores. Not literally. I wasn't in that long. But I just ached. and I couldn't get comfortable, but I couldn't get up either. And so I'm sitting there tossing and turning, trying to get comfortable for 3 days. I never got out of bed except for, like I said, to do a little howdy doody, but it was miserable. I would get out and jump in a hot tub once in a while just to ease the aches. It helped. It really did help, because I was every bone that was connected by a joint was aching. It was awful. Okay, so well, I got to get some equipment off the field. So my nose itches. Where do I put this stuff? Let's just drive it into the river. Do I have... I've got an extra header for some reason. That one's a corn header, but I've got this header, and there's another one against that building over there. I only have 2 combines though, don't I? I'm confused. Huh. Okay, there's my truck. Okay, there's my seeder. Does it not have a tractor on it? Oh, it doesn't. Okay, I need a tractor. Let's grab that JCB there. Okay, yeah. I'll just grab this one. Uh-oh, don't do that. That sound that thing makes. All right. I don't know where to start. Does it matter? Somebody needs to help me. I don't know. Timmy's not here anymore, so I don't know what to plant. I could do more barley, I guess, because I'm making all kinds of beer and stuff like that. But what else should I plant? Vodka. I need potatoes. Let's see if I can do potatoes with this seeder. I think this was the seeder I had that did everything, but I'm not sure. Let's see if it'll do this. All right, it's Lori. Lori's running the potato what-you-digger. Oh, Matthew says corn. Okay, I can do some corn. I've only got the one seeder. Well, it's actually a planter. So we'll have to wait. But I can do corn. I like doing corn. Corn's my favorite anyway. All right, let him go. Where's he going? You're going backwards, buddy. How come you're going backwards? Oh, you missed a spot. He knew he missed a spot, so he backed up to get it. Well, that's pretty smart. Just don't sneeze while in the hot tub. Why not? Where do you think the bubbles come from? Barley, corn, oats, and sorghums. Okay, there's a list. Scorpion gave me a list because those are all the things that we're producing. The sorghum well, you missed the potatoes. Barley, corn, oats, potatoes, and sorghums. I need the potatoes for the vodka and the sorghum for the vodka and barley for whiskey and beer. Corn for just, what was I doing? I was drying corn. I don't know about the oats. What are we doing with oats? And stuff. And now I got the hiccups. Where'd that come from? I just ran over by a shadow. Kids start back to school tomorrow already? Man. You guys are gluttons for punishment in Texas. Oh, I missed Scorpion was talking about his airplanes. Not his airplanes. I've got a 4x8 table mounted to the wall that folds up and a display shelf on the wall for the engines. Kobe says he came in to give me a like. Thanks, Kobe. Appreciate it. Yeah, you may only need notes. Oh, you got all those horses. I never got any horses. Oh, milk. I keep forgetting. I need to see if I have any milk because I need to make some cheese. So let's find my tanker here and see if I've got milk someplace. I don't think it was here that I had the milk. I think it was not here. You ever buy any goats, Scorp? They put out milk, don't they? I got chocolate milk, but I don't think that's going to work for the purpose I need. I don't want chocolate cheese. I use the chocolate milk to make curds and whey. Curds. I don't know what a curd is. Sounds like lumpy chocolate milk. All right, let's see if we can come up with any kind of milk here. I have no buffalo milk. I do have 123 whatcha-dingers. 123,000 liters of milk. Haven't messed with goats or water buffaloes. Must be in a dry place if you need to get your water from buffaloes. All right, let's go to the dairy. What's the matter with this truck? Get the motating, truck. He's stuck in slow gear. All right, so the dairy's in town. I know where that's at. Just think, a week, just a few days ago, I thought I was going to die. And now here I am with you guys. This truck needs a bigger engine. So I picked up for Jagan's really big into dinosaurs. He always has been, even when he was a little kid. I remember we bought him all kind of toys and stuff. The only thing he ever played with were the dinosaurs. So he's really big into Jurassic Park. So I never really was into Jurassic Park. I watched the first movie, and then I think I watched a Jurassic World, and I don't know what number that is. I don't think I watched Jurassic Park 2 and 3, and then I think the next one was Jurassic World, and I think that's the one I watched. Anyway, the new one is out in theaters now, or it was just out in theaters, and they're the digital copy had a sale that if you bought the whole bundle, you could get all 7 movies for $60. Well, I looked at the new video that's in the theaters right now, and they want $30 just for it. So I figured I could get, for another $30, I could get 6 more movies, because there's 7 of them all together. So I went ahead and bought the bundle, and we did watch the one that's in the theaters right now, and it was okay. It's got Scarlett Johansson in it. Why, I don't know, but she's in it, and it was okay. It was entertaining. And I was going to watch the one before first, because I hadn't seen it either. And Jake said, no, you don't want to watch it. It's not any good. Okay, well, we'll just watch the new one then. So now I got 7 movies I'll probably never watch. Did I not go to the dairy already? Because I thought I did. I can't remember anything. What happened? I don't know. Ben wants to know what happened. Did something happen I'm not aware of? I never know. I've done this many times where I've been here talking for a half hour, not realizing that I got knocked off the stream, and I just kept playing. Why not? What else are you gonna do? Yeah, I think the dairy's back here. Commute time. Okay, Scorp, are you he's probably not at home though. So you're heading out on the road? Oh wait, there's something there. What is that? Is that cheese? Holy cheese, Batman. I did have cheese. Let's dump some more milk, I guess. And I don't know if there's anything else I need besides cheese. So before I drop this milk, let me go to the dairy and see if there's anything I need besides cheese. That's the pizza guy. Dairy. Where's the dairy? Butcher, candlestick maker. I don't know. Country View Dairy. That's it right there. All right. So we do have milk left in there. Butter, cheese, chocolate, goat cheese, bottled milk, soy milk. Where do you get the soy milk? We can make soy milk? That I didn't know. Huh. Okay. Well, I don't know what else we might need. We'd have to go to a bakery and see. Do I even have a bakery? Rocky Mountain Ethanol. I don't know if we've got a bakery. We don't. Am I going to have to put a bakery in, or do I just not own one? Huh. Maybe I don't own the bakery. Let's pull up the map here and see if there's a bakery in here. Okay, there's Taylor Shop. Montana Bakers. There is a bakery. I bet we don't own it. Let me run up there and see if I need to buy that bakery. What's it look like? Where'd it go? I'm going the wrong way. Okay. Did it put me inside the bakery? Oh no, it put me inside the bakery. I'm stuck. I must be in flight mode. All right, let's see what we got. Bread, cake, and pastors. What do you do with pasta? Eat it, I guess, huh? Well, we don't own the bakery, I guess. So let's back out of here, and let's drop out and see if we have to buy this place somehow. Owned by My Farm, it says. Well, then, what? Where's it at, then? Pizza, butcher, canning, coffee, a winery. Jack Daniels. Funny, I don't see the bakery. It says I own it. That's odd. Huh. Well, I'll have to bring some flour up here or something, see if I can drop it in. It says it's my part of my farm. That's odd. Have it nest with goats. Telephone ready. Teleport ready. Oh yes, he will be driving home today. Oh boy. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the milk, I guess. Ben, you taking off? Ben says goodnight. If you're taking off, Ben, have a good evening. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. I'm just looking at the clock up there. I have a clock that shines up on the ceiling or the wall, depending on where you project it. So if you see me looking like that, that's what I'm looking at. Is it time to go home yet? Wait a minute, I am home. All right, so where did we need the cheese? We needed for the pizza, wasn't it? I'm gonna block the fire department. Hopefully there won't be any fires while I'm gone. And then let's find my truck. I don't know where my truck is. There it is. Where am I? Am I at the beer? I'm at the beer place. And I'm blocking traffic. Isn't that nice? Okay. Let's go pick up our cheese. This is where it gets real quiet now. I wonder if I have any pizza for sale yet. Well, probably not because I was waiting for the cheese. I think. I can't remember. The big city. Does he have the right of way because he's in the crosswalk? Those are big chunks of cheese. Look at that cheese. That's huge. Commercial chunks. Should stop at Applebee's while we're here. I wasn't all that impressed with Applebee's. We went to Applebee's not too long ago and I had a steak. I thought I was chewing on a tongue of an old army boot. Which is my own fault. I like things. I like my steak well done. I don't like bloody beef, so it's my own fault. All right, where does the cheese go? In the back here? Drop the old cheese off, and it took all of it. So let's see if it takes any more of this stuff over here. And we're gonna pick it up. Well, let me see if I can load it from here. Okay. I need to figure out what all I've got for sale because I need money. I want to buy some land. And it took all it's going to take, I guess. Okay. Put it right back where we got it. We're just going to store it here. All right. Let's see. Where's the pizza parlor? Well, I keep hitting the wrong key. What am I doing here? There we go. Okay, and we'll go back to the pizza parlor. Make sure everything's running. It says it's inactive. Are we missing something? Let's see. We got cheese, chili pepper, enoki, flour, garlic, tomatoes. Okay, I'm on the wrong pizza. That's the one that should be running, and it is running. Okay, change output. Well, it's already on distributing. They're just not anything that is ready to go yet, I guess. Because it was waiting for the cheese, I'm pretty sure. All right, moving on. I might have to get another planter. Okay. Let's lease one. I don't want to spend a lot of money. I'm trying to save for property. So cultivators, planters. Which one am I using? Is that the one I'm using? Oh, it's only $1. That's not the one I'm using though. Which one am I using? Is it that one? Yeah, it's this one. Okay, I'm using, and it's not $1, but we're gonna lease it anyway. So let's do rollers. Yes, work speed. Okay, 21 miles an hour. Let's lease that. Okay, and then you know what? I don't have a tractor to pull it with. Am I gonna have to get another tractor? Or is this guy done? This guy might be done. Let's just borrow this tractor. Oh shoot, what I hit. A sign that didn't fall down. 2 minutes past your Oh! Thank you. Soup du jour, he says. Alright, we're gonna look for something sparkly. Okay. I think I can do. Hang on. Let's see. Yeah, I'm kind of. My blood sugar's a little low, so I think I can do a little something here. I'm gonna do a code red today. Because it's a hot fire day, we're gonna have a code red. It had nothing to do with fire. Cherry. Cherry's my favorite. My favorite fruit, my favorite juice, cherry juice, everything. Okay. Oh man, that's good. I haven't had one for a couple of weeks. I haven't been drinking anything but water. So, and electrolytes. Oh man, that's refreshing and cold, very cold. And it hit the spot. Make me dance. Thank you, Matthew, for reminding me. Hey, Ben's here. Ben, where are you at these days? Sorry, I missed you come in. I do have a Code Red Montana dude. Do you, Matthew? Well, you're a man after my own heart. All right, let's go find out where my seeder's at. Hopefully, oh, I don't see it. Oh no. There it is. It's there. Let's go get it. You're still in London? I was worried about Ben during the COVID situation. I wasn't worried about Ben because of the COVID. I was worried about Ben because of the bureaucracy. Around the whole COVID thing. I'm surprised any of us survived the bureaucracy. It's still there, by the way, the bureaucracy. There's always bureaucracy. It's the downfall of civilization. Okay, I'm going to throw some I don't know, barley? Let's throw some barley in here, I guess. First of all, I need something or something. I need a little something here. So, let's see. I'm going to do something like that. Did it work? All right, and then we're gonna do something like that. And then let's switch it to barley. Hire a worker and see what happens here. Steve's working today. Anybody seen Steve today? Yeah, I was stuck in Slovakia for 2 years. I thought that's what I remembered. I spent nearly all my savings and then had to get jabbed to get back to the UK. I know. I wish I never did. I wasn't going to. Oh shoot! I didn't put the cat away. Go away, cat. I wish I never did. That's where my problems started. My health problems started. (2019-2021) kicked out of Assad in 2019 due to COVID and the university shutting down with COVID. Remember all that jazz? Yeah. Because of the jab, I lost hearing in my ear for almost a year. What else? I was messed up. I lost. I couldn't taste anything for a while. I couldn't smell anything for a while. That stuff came back, but when it hit my ear, it was like the pain. The pain was like somebody took an ice pick and jammed it in my ear. But it started with my jaw. Every time I bite down, whether I was eating or not, even if I just was swallowing and kind of bite down a little bit, the the pain would shoot up from my jaw up into my ear. And it was just excruciating. And then I lost the hearing. And it took almost a year. It started coming back. My hearing started coming back. I lost it completely on one of my ears. The hearing started coming back after about 6 or 7 months. But then it took another four months or so for me to get my hearing back. And the thing is, I've never been tested since then. So I'm not sure whether I got all my hearing back or not. I think I did, but it's kind of hard to tell. Sometimes I wonder with my headphones if one of them I can hear better or not. But yeah, and that was just from the stupid jab. If I ever got COVID, I've survived it. So, you know, I've been sick a couple of times since then, and one of them just being this week. So if you remember, it wasn't a few months ago. Well, no, it was longer than that. I got sick and was sick for a week, just like this last week, and you know, I just got sick. I never went to the doctor to find out whether I had the stupid stuff. To me, it didn't matter. I'm sick. What difference does it matter what I'm sick with? One form of the flu or the other. But it was the jab that got me. And I'm not the only one. I know a lot of people that got really sick from the jab. Some people got that long stuff, and I know a girl that got that long stuff, and she's been bedridden for over 2 years now. What's going on with this guy? He hasn't seeded anything yet. And there he goes. He finally decided to go to work. Oh, wow. That's all you're going to do? No, what's he doing? Yeah, I have problems with that. There's most of my food has no flavor anymore. It's just, you know, I need to use a lot of spices more than I used to. You know, just to be able to taste the food. I don't know what this guy's doing. Huh. This is crazy. But let me go check around and see what else I got going here. This guy can move to the next field. Let's do that. I love this plow and this tractor. They're my favorite. All right, John's working. Is John still here? John, you got some plowing to do. Yes, it's a little gal that has a YouTube page. She's a scientist. She calls herself Physics Girl, and I've been watching her for years now, and she got I don't know whatever they call long COVID or something like that, or so they say, and she almost died, but she's been bedridden for 2 years. She had just got married about a month before, and her husband had to quit his work just to take care of her because she has to be spoon-fed. It's just unbelievable, I go to her channel every once in a while just for an update. Her channel's name was Physics Girl. Now, I felt so bad because she's such a vivacious, lively gal. John, I got you plowing here. You got my favorite tractor going. Well, let's go check on that cedar and see if he's doing any better. Okay, this guy's done. Or we can move him around. All right, let's do that. So there, we got some potatoes for vodka. Let's jump over here. And I'm going to do some soybeans up here on this corner field. Let's change this to soybeans. Hey, Hamish. Hamish McDougal's on the job and ready for action. And this guy, I don't know what the hell's going on here. Am I going to have to manually do this field? Probably. I guess so. Might help if I plow it. Let me plow this field first. I'll run this guy to a different field and we'll come up and plow this one. See if I can figure out how to get out of here. Oh, there's a fence there. Oh, Andy, how are cats doing? Oh, shoot, I hit a tree. Where'd that tree come from? There's Steve working again. Drill a hedgerow? Yeah, I could have done that, I guess. I'll try that. As soon as I'm done with this field, we'll run back over there and try that. This new hired worker thing isn't all that it's cracked up to be. Like they don't start with the hedgerow. They start in the middle of the field and then they do the headland at the end. There's a way to change that, I think, but I'm not quite sure if it works. Anyway, let's moving right along here. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's flour. Let's go get our truck and grab some flour. We can start making bread or something. I got too much equipment. Okay, now wait a minute. Let's try this. Can you hear me now? Hello? Hello? No, I don't do that. I just go ahead and fart. Otherwise, there's no comedy. Sound is back? Okay. But what about me? Can you hear me? If you can't, it's probably a good thing. There we go. It did that in the last stream, didn't it? I don't know whether it's the game that's doing that or if it's the software I'm using. Weird. All right. I can't remember what I was doing. Flour. I was going after some flour. I need to lay some tarmac down here, I guess. Well, didn't get it all. Let me sneak in there. I'm going to run up to that bakery and see if I can actually use it. It says I own it. Whoops. Town is behind me. Jeremy, how you doing? I can't remember if I missed Jeremy coming in. All right, bakery's on the end, I think. Here's the bakery. Let's see if I can drop off some flour. Huh. Okay. It let me drop the flour off. And there's the bakery. Was that bakery there before and I just missed it? Huh, it's down by the oil plant. Okay. Okay, let's see what we can get here. Bread? Do we make bread or cakes? And if we make cakes, what's the recipe? Let's see. Flour for cake. Oh, man, it takes sugar and milk and eggs and butter and strawberries. Oh, man. Okay, we just make some straight bread out of flour. Let's do that. What's it take to make the pasta? Just flour. Okay, we can make pasta and or bread. Let's make bread first. And we're going to increase the productivity up to 300. Whoops. 300. Okay. And then activate. All right. Bakery's on its way to San Jose. It's a quality baker. All right. I'm just going to leave this thing here. And then I got equipment everywhere. Let's go check on the Cedars and see how they're doing. Tina's working. What's she working? Soybeans. Tina's working the soybeans. You can't see too well because your glasses are broken. Oh, I thought you said I can't see very well because I'm using my beer goggles. Andy's got a set of beer goggles. What'd you do? Sit on your glasses? I didn't realize Scorpion was out here working. Man, that guy's dirty. Look how dirty he is. He's all limerated. Where'd the camera go? There I am. I was wondering where I went. Andy really couldn't see. Oh, this is Farm Sim 25. Yes, it is, or it can be multiplayer. Hey, Patrick. You bought you a pizza. What kind of pizza did you get? Patrick, how are you doing today? Cheap, crappy ones that fell apart. The last set of glasses I had before I had my cataracts out, I don't need glasses anymore. The glasses that you see me wearing, these are cheaters. These are just magnifying glasses so that I can see up close. But the last pair of glasses I had were, God, they cost me almost $1,000. They were so expensive. It was about 800 something, I think. But I used to spend a lot of money on my glasses because they're my eyes. I need to be able to see, to enjoy life, and to read, and to do entertainment, and to work, and everything like that. So I didn't mind spending money on my eyesight. I don't mind spending money on a good pair of shoes because, you know, you're on your feet so many hours a day and you need to be comfortable. I don't mind spending a good amount of money on a decent bed because everybody needs a good night's sleep. You can't function without a good night's sleep. So I'll splurge on certain things. And glasses was one of them. I spent a lot of money on glasses. You know, I'd get the kind where, you know, you couldn't scratch them. If you sat on them, they would bend right back, and you know, they're very expensive. That's why I was thinking about you last night, Patrick. I told you I'd keep your friend and you as well in my prayers, and I told my wife about it too. So we were sitting last night, and I have a particular routine that I do at night for prayers, and I was thinking about you and your friend. It's surprising how many people don't know how to pray, and I'm one of them, or I was. It's things that happen to people in their lives that are tragic are sometimes hard for other people to deal with, mainly because you don't know what to say when somebody comes up and tells you that something tragic just happened to them, and you don't know what to say. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your pain. I'm sorry. You know, people don't know how to handle that. And it comes in that respect to prayers. A lot of people don't know how to pray. The thing about prayers in my mind is not necessarily what you say, because some people are really good at praying and they come out with these flowery words and you know, things that from the Bible and that kind of stuff. All that's well and good. And do I think that words have meaning? Yes, I do. Words do have meaning. But more important than words are where they come from. And that's what I learned about for me, because I didn't know how to pray. You know, I feel bad for somebody. I want them to know I'm thinking about them, but what do you say? And again, words are important. But where do those words come from? They come from, if they're sincere, they come from your heart. So a lot of times I would suggest to people that don't know what to pray or how to pray, think about the person and situation they're in, and think and tell them that you're thinking about them with all your heart, because that's where the power is at in prayer. That the power comes from your heart, not from necessarily the words you say. And if you're a trained minister or a priest and you know what prayers to say, that it doesn't mean that their words are more powerful than yours, because it depends on where that power is coming from. But anyway, I was thinking about you last night as I went through my prayer list. All right, let's see. Let's move this guy into the next field. Lori. Like I said, I wonder what Lori and Rob are doing this summer. How their summer's going. Only Farms Elsa, morning from Australia. Well, good morning. It's mid-afternoon here for me. I have several Bibles. Depends on what I'm doing. If I'm just reading the Bible, I have a real world Bible that I use that it's written like any other book. They're not, obviously there are chapters, but they're not numbered or anything. You just read it like if you're reading any other book. It's a little bit easier to read. It's in English. It's not necessarily like a King James version with these and nows. So it's like reading a regular book or a newspaper. And that's my reading Bible if I'm just reading for, to learn or for entertainment. Well, not entertainment, but you know what I mean. And then I have a study Bible that everything in it is cross-referenced. So if you're, if somebody asks you a question about, well, in the Bible, does it talk about, this or that? You can look that up in the back of this Bible, and it'll tell you every verse in the Bible that subject is talked about, so that you can go and study it. And then I got a couple other Bibles that do different things. And then, of course, I got Bible on audio, and because sometimes I'm just too tired. I want to close my eyes, but I want to listen to something to put me to sleep. Then I do the audio stuff. All righty. Wow. Elsa's got 10 grain buckets already. You earn them during the time of the live stream. You earn farm buckets and you can spend them on the memes. Just 10. You might have enough. You don't have enough for a beer yet. But you spend those. Throughout the stream, you can spend them like, let's see. Let me do something here. I'm gonna farm the Rude Man way. If I can remember. Maybe I don't have any grain buckets. There we go. There's the Rude Man way. That's how you farm. That's how you get a tractor out into heavy traffic. I can't remember. You get so many buckets of grain per minute that you're in the stream. Like Andy's probably a millionaire. Andy, how many grain buckets you got? Santa Cat? Yo, we're almost out of summer. Pretty soon it will be Santa Cat. Now see, Elsa, you could buy Santa Cat for 10 grain buckets. How much was the Rude Man weigh? Oh my, 15 grain buckets to do it my way. Andy's got 25,415 grain buckets. Get that off the cat. Did you just sub? If you just subbed, you get a free tractor for subbing. So if you just subbed, we'll get you a free tractor. Everybody gets one that subs or follows. It's the best, biggest, fastest tractor we can find. It's all free. Another field done here. There you go. There's a new tractor for you. All you have to do is drive it away, but it's easy. It only takes 2 fingers. Thanks for the sub. Okay, Patrick hit sub and or like and notifications. Yeah, let's get him a new tractor. All right, see if we can get you a tractor for hitting the like button. There you go. There's a tractor for you. And one for notifications. Is that my soybeans? What is this here? Soybeans. They're still growing. How long does it take soybeans? Evidently, a long time. Band of Brothers. I gotta plow this field, so let's move into one of the bigger fields and start laying down some barley, I guess, or sorghum. Let's do some sorghum. Did I miss that sign? I did. All right, let's change to where's the sorghum? Come on. There we go. Steve again. Steve's from Australia. Where is Steve today? I'm gonna find my plow. Just want to wait. Watch Steve get started here. Okay. Where's the plow? Oh, he's still plowing. As soon as he's done, we'll move him down to that little field across the way. Oh man, that cold red is still cold, 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 cold. Should do Bad Tree. Let's see. Let's do a little Bad Tree. Bad tree, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when that's, man, look at that guy. That looks painful. Oh, geez. Some people just had too much fun with their farm equipment. Here in Esperance, Western Australia, time is 5:50 a.m. Oh, wow. Are you an early riser? I'm up at 5 o'clock quite often, but I'm an old man, so I don't sleep like I used to. I'm also of the mind that if you're having trouble sleeping, you might as well just get up. I was always like that. It just stresses you out if, for example, you know you have to get up in the morning and go to sleep, but you can't go to sleep, and so you're sitting there and you're tossing and turning, you're getting angry and frustrated because I gotta get up, go to work, let me go to sleep. Why can't I fall asleep? All you're doing is just stressing yourself out. So I would just get up at that point. I would just get up, I'd grab myself a book someplace, go sit down in a dark corner of the house and read. And within, short period of time, I'd settle down and get sleepy again. I'd go in and go to sleep. But if you're just really tossing and turning and stressing yourself out, you're just making yourself frustrated. You're not doing yourself any good. You might as well just get up. You're going to be tired either way. Hell, you can always sleep when you get to work, right? Frank, you still here? Steve will still be sleeping. Oh, you got cows. How many cows you milk? There's Andy milking our cow. This must be a pretty good sized field. Yes, it's not too bad a size. Alderwood in Portland. Which Portland? Portland, Oregon? Portland, Maine? Do you know how many Portlands are in the United States? There's quite a few towns named Portland. And then there's a ton of sea views in the United States. Every state has a sea view, even if they're not close to the ocean. Seems like, anyway. 800 milkers at the moment. Well, that's a decent amount of cows. Do you milk twice a day? Matthew's working today. Just at Motel 6. They leave the light on for you so you can read. That's funny. We'll leave the light on for you. Hey, there's Fred. Fred, how you doing? Are you early? No, you're at the tail end, buddy. But that's okay. Good to see you. How are you, Fred? Well, I wonder whatever happened to that guy that used to do that motel commercial. We'll leave the light on for you. Wonder whatever happened to him. Somebody turned the light out and he got lost. Can't think of his name. When you are heifer in doubt, 8 is a lot to milk. 800 is a lot to milk. Yeah, I thought that was quite a few. Usually 2 to 3 times. Our system is automated, so it depends on the cow. Yeah. Sweet. I've seen some of those automated milkers. They're pretty impressive. All right, well, while he's doing his job, let's go check on the other planters. Oh, we still got that one to do. Steve's just working away on the sorghum. This is a pretty good sized field. It'll take him a while. And then this one's ready to go. So let's see. Let's move along. Mosey on down to the next field. I don't think it's ready, but we'll check. It might be. Yeah, it's ready. Let's throw some barley out there. automatic round stall last year. Gotta say, it's a lot easier now. I'll bet. You guys don't do any YouTube, do you, where we could look at it? It's Hamish again. We're doing pretty good, Fred. I just got over being sick. I missed last live stream, which was what's today? Tuesday. Last Thursday, I missed because I got sick. I was out for about a week, bedridden for at least almost 4 days. But I'm feeling better now. You can maybe hear a little bit in my voice, but I'm feeling pretty good. Family's doing good. Whoa. Anyway, it looks like it's time for me to call it a day. Hope you guys had fun. Thanks for joining me today. Thanks for the subs and the follows and all that kind of stuff, everybody. I appreciate it. Thanks for joining me. I don't like being out here by myself. It's always fun to have somebody along for the ride. And hopefully I'll see you again in the next live stream. We got another one here in day after tomorrow, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, my time, West Coast. And hope to see you there. In the meantime, take care of yourselves, take care of your families, and I'll catch you next time. Ta-ta for now. No YouTube. Yeah, that would be kind of fun to see. All right, everybody. Take care.